Oh, hey, Internet, this is the Root. Okay, here's a bit of an update on that glass table. Remember when I said it was a high possibility of it shattering? Well, it did. It fucking did in that cargo van that was rented. No, for disclaimer, I do not have a driver's license, privilege to drive a vehicle. Yes, it's a fucking privilege in Canada to drive a vehicle. Much less anywhere else. It's not a right. It fucking shattered when it was loaded in. I didn't load it. My brother loaded it in. It fucking shattered! Pixie coarse. Sorry. Not pixie dust. Coarse sugar. Or very coarse sugar. The grains you can see about that big. Yeah. It fucking shattered. There was nothing left in it. Guess what I had to do? I had to fucking sweep it out. Yeah. Had to fucking sweep that shit out. That was not easy. The only way to get it out of the van was to basically sweep it all onto the concrete or asphalt. Asphalt, sorry, that's just how some pronounce it. Asphalt. And then sweep it into a broom and dustpan into a blue bin I actually found. Transparent blue storage bin I found. Yes, I do find shit. But this one came in handy. So it held all the glass and a bit of snow where the glass ended up in. Because, you know, when that thaws out, that can cause possibly flats with people's cars. Or bikes. Or cuts if someone falls. Because that happens in the summertime. Anyways. I got whatever I could sweep up. Every single last bit of it. And that was it. It weighed about 50 kilos. I could not pick it up myself. I could barely lift the bin, and it was already starting to cracking when I centered it. I used the dolly to move it to the back of the bulk area. That was fucking heavy. I used both hands. Not to mention, my thumb's now healed, but I cut it on a very tiny 2mm super sharp piece of jagged glass. That was on a piece of plastic when I was picking something up. Ouch. Also, in all of that, I got rid of a wooden cabinet. Yeah, I might have mentioned it yesterday. Plus, I got rid of the fucking futon and repurposed an outdoor bench that I had in the balcony for a while. It's now the sofa. 2-seater. Nice. Now I got a sofa. I have an outdoor piece of furniture. You know, you can make that into a sofa. Costs nothing. You can find a curbside, and that was found 3 years ago. So it's not a sofa. That's great. And as for the futon mattress, I disposed of the other part, but I kept one part. I cut it to the exact measurement and dimensions where it fits snug, slid it in, put the fabric upholstery around it from the original futon one, zipped it up, folded it under, done! Why? You thought I wasn't going to do that? I did it. Plus the fabric cover underneath, in case my cats want to, you know, scratchy, you know, to protect it. Because shit happens. But it's done now. And I basically won't need to buy a sofa for a very long time. It won't cost about $300. This one's free. And I'm happy. That wasn't expected. Or whatever. I'm happy. Satisfied. And I don't gotta deal with that bullshit. I don't gotta pay for a sofa I don't need. I already have one. A 3-seater would be nice, but being realistic, we simply don't have the room in the apartment. And if you're living in an apartment, you know how much room is dedicated to that, depending on what articles you have in the apartment. Yeah. I made space. But there would not be realistically enough room to put a 4-seater. So we have a 2-seater. Until we finally get enough time to put a 3-seater, that could be a while from now. So the money is being finally put aside for a 3 or 4 seater. Actually, a 3-seater. If a fourth person wants to sit, well, they're gonna have to take a goddamn chair and put it next to it. Or for the 2-seater, 2 chairs. Not to mention, sorry, that's just a fucking plastic bag next to my screen with an audio adapter. Yeah, I haven't found a use for that yet. And I ordered that by mistake. And I can't get a fucking refund. I'll show you what that is. It's a Y cable. Pretty much. For Apple Android devices. But still pretty handy for the desktop if I want to use it. Even though it won't detect it. Yeah, sorry. Not gonna work. Yeah, back on topic. Yeah, that glass there fucking shattered. Sorry about that. I also got rid of my old box spring. That was over 40 years old. Older than me. Yes. It was handed down from the previous organization I was part of for 4 or 5 fucking years. I got rid of it. And I got a new one. Got it used from a neighbor. Or maybe a while back, if you noticed there was a stacked bed, I took it from that. It wasn't for a neighbor, but whatever. The spare bed, which is rarely used. I don't know why we have it, but whatever. I still make it in that. I sleep on it on occasion. But, yeah, that's now my bed, and I think my back problems are finally going to go away. Because it's really been hurting my back for a long time. And finally, when it goes away, thank goodness. Well, gotta deal with the bullshit. You know, horribly sore back after waking up in the morning. Who the fuck wants to live with that? Who the fuck wants to deal with it, right? Yeah. Holy motherfucker. Oh. The other part is, my mistake. We ordered 4 chairs. Well, that was my brother urging me to do it. Not acknowledging IKEA's return policy has been halted because of the pandemic. We'll be keeping them for, how long? I don't know. Possibly 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months up to a year before they can actually be returned. Yeah, that's fine. We got 3 chairs. They're stackable, so it just occupies the space of 1. Actually, we have 4 chairs. But one of them is mainly used for hair cutting, and which hair accumulates on the mat. You know what I mean. But yeah, how do I put it? I didn't assemble the other 2, so it's just 2. They can be stacked, but they fall off. I already had it fall on the floor once, so they're not really stackable unless you put a rubber mat in between them. They'll be handy for a temporary coffee table. And I got further plans for the back area, which you saw what Hisi was on. If you take a look back at that video, you'll like it. That part is a plant stand which currently holds liquor stock and a beer and some candles in the drawers, but you know, that's going to be the future TV stand. The one we currently have, I'm going to basically be soon enough getting the fuck rid of, and it's over at the angle. I lose track of that. And then once I replace that TV stand, that part is going to get brand new bed legs. Yes! Stubby, fat bed legs. Hopefully the size of this beer can. Gotta love Cronus Blank. Sorry, Cronenberg Blank. Sorry, I don't want to mix up that awesome high-speed camera vendor with beer. But whatever. Yeah, when I get those fat bed legs or even maybe wheels for it, It'll make it much easier to move when doing obvious house cleaning, because everybody does it. It'll be much easier to move. Maybe preferably swivel wheels would probably be better. You know, swivel wheels? Yeah. That'd be better. I gotta get them from the Home Depot though. But I'd rather wait till they go to the red zone, so I can actually physically go to the store, measure, see if they're swivel wheels, you know. Because the stock images, you can't really tell how high they are. They don't tell you with screws and that, because you never know with a screw. You think you're about 2 millimeters, doesn't show it. What the fuck? You can get an 8 millimeter one, like, oh no. You know what I'm talking about. That's in the future. I'm considering putting 4 wheels on that so we can easily move it around. As for a plant rack, yes, I'm considering a fucking plant rack. So it replaces that TV rack. Couch goes in the very back of the wall where it's supposed to go. We already have a coffee table, so it's in 2 pieces. We just simply merge it together. It's done. 2 separate pieces. Yeah, divide it. But whatever. It's going to be fine. Once we get that arranged. The big piece will basically... Sorry about the angle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have a fucking mount for this because I just moved it. Regardless, yes. We'll have a 2-piece coffee table. That'll be nice. It's just pending assembly. It's 2 pieces. Just gotta push them together, relocate them. So, stacked plant stand, relocation of the booze cruise to the TV stand, and yeah, that will really help things. That's further in the future. I'm not planning it right now because I'm waiting for the time where I can physically go to the store, physically measure the goddamn things, and then finally physically find the screws that fit, and 2, drill the holes, and 3, reassemble it. That's gonna be fun. Tilting it to the side, taking the glass doors out first, tilting the side. I said that twice already, fuck. And then, you know the rest. Pretty damn simple. That's what I'm gonna be doing. That's gonna be fun. If we eventually get a bird, well, I'll figure that out. But the plant stand is far more important because, you know, gardening is a top priority. And eventually, I want to build a grow dome to grow tomatoes and other vegetables in. Especially during the winter years. You can't grow in the summer. Summer, realistically, seriously, summer is only 4 months every year in the northern climates. If you're living near the equator, well, you can grow it all year round. Then you got the fertilizer and shit. But if you're in the northern climate, it's only 4 to 5 months a year where you get summer. So, spring you plant the seeds, summer it grows, and, you know, not much time. So you gotta grow most of it during the winter. You gotta have a plant rack or something, right? Yeah. So, that's the plan. I gotta look for a fat, square, cubic pantry shelf. I gotta look far and wide to find it online. Order it. Click and collect. Curbside pickup. Whatever the fuck I gotta do. Or if I can go into a store. If we're not in the red zone by that time. That's when I can actually get it. That'd be better. I say, before summer's end? I hope so. It takes a lot of planning. Plus, I got plans for the room beside this room that really definitely needs a reorganization. It's more or less looking like a storage space, so that fucking has to be reorganized before any of that can be done. I'm thinking a few bookshelves. Not hard to haul back on a dolly attached to a bike. not hard to haul back. Because I did it with this fucking bookshelf beside me. So, that won't be difficult to do. I just gotta figure it out. Anyways, I'm gonna keep this short because I gotta finish watching the series of Zoo. I'm sure you've seen the series of Zoo. You can find it on BitTorrent. You can find it on GoStream or Putlockers. There's 2 variations of that site. There's put-lockers and there's putlockers.gs. So, yeah. You can find it. You can watch that series. It's pretty good. Along with many other TV series. Trust me. You think I depend on Netflix? No. I still go on my free sources of movies and television series. I still go on quite a bit of them. Anyways, thank you for watching, if any. I don't give a shit about views. I just give a shit about you seeing what I have to say, and that's about all. That's all I care about. You hearing what I have to say. Because as mindless as it is, it's important. Just getting the fucking word out there. Anyways, okay, in front of the screen, I don't know how it got there. Do feel free to comment. Except the fucking spammers. I know where you go. Cheers. Feel free to subscribe. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.